That's about it. And then I use sharp objects to trim it. Cohh showers? Some, once or twice a month. I'm spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late have noticed more and more people producing books on history. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well as they should. Excuse me. Need more coffee. So he's saying we should tell everyone the truth about everything. Were it not for the record store within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, the knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the flood. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Vobert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emmett's self, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who knew him only as a villain. They would proceed with Alphino's plan. Okay. Cool. Spread the word, I say. Yep. Can't wait for Endwalker to come out. I know, right? Oh, man. Whole new expansion. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay. Hey, Sneaky. Did Cohh get rid of the follower emotes? No, not at all. Cohh Smile is a follower emote, and there's like 4 others too. Yeah, if you can see Cohh Smile, that's a follower emote. Ooh. Cohh got rid of subs though. That's true. I haven't seen a sub all day. 100. Oh, and. A lot of people are saying they can't use follower emotes. Weird. Strange. I see everyone using follower emotes. Maybe Twitch is twitching. They don't show up on mobile, which sucks. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see that soon. Warriors of Light. Yes, the Exarch had mentioned them before, but everyone knows them as the cardinal virtues. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what is that? The Ronkin flute? That's fun. Heavy Tribble. Okay. So far, everyone's been receptive. Oh, Neofox says, oh, Kopu is a follower emote. That explains why I couldn't use it on another channel when they were playing Danganronpa. Yeah. I figured that way, like, it's kind of a mixed bag. I really wish they would make follower emotes available to use all across Twitch. I think that'd be super cool if they did that. I don't know why they wouldn't. That'd be badass if that was the case. But yeah. Do I use earbuds for my sound? No. No, I use speakers. Speakers and a Shure SM7B and a Go XLR. Yeah, Hope. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. Wow, the music is fucking gorgeous. Hey, Vase. You're still getting us all PS5s for Christmas, right? Yeah, I'm gonna fax them to you on Christmas Day. Just make sure your fax machine's set up. See, I need you. And I need you. Okay, I think this is happening. So, Cohh Easy now has the white hair of Estinian. Awesome. It was slightly bluish before. Now it is beautiful white. And our friend Ryle now has a much larger smile for Kawaii. Nice changes, Julia. I like them. Good stuff. I believe that, Will Riker. I do. Also, excellent job second in commanding. Oh, look at this. Dang. Number two, number one. Number one.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone.
Number two, number one, number one.
Let us begin, shall we? Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Owned.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Yoke Skimagier. Chicken. Big axe. Bob de boom bombing. Bulo bodosho. Baba de brab de shuba bing bodo. No, no, no. Buddha bob bullshit. Buddha bob big wall of light. Boo baba de boo blah blah. Another nice smile. Booba deep. Off her axe. Bing bang boom. Bum bum bing bum bum bum.
Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
Blah 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 blah.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
The basa.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
This is when the fake's gonna show up, right? The faux warrior of darkness. There he is. You can see him.
Impossible.
Ah, I'm not imagining this then.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I.
That's not a good reason.
I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
Yeah,
The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
Meanwhile, everyone looks back at him and he's all...
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it.
Oh, this guy's a straight up Ascian, isn't he?
The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
Robble, 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 robble.
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
Good speech. Good speech. Oh. I mean...
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Let us GTFO,
Go.
as the children
I will
doth
stay
say.
here and watch.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
What about Qitana? We should get Qitana to take a look at him. It looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Also, it's
Nor
me, and
I.
I know it's not me.
To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
I guess the Qitana is not saying anything about the new
Yet
Ardbert.
that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Ascian.
That he is an Ascian.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
Co-spy. Or
From what I
co-ritual.
understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Oh my.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Yup. Kind of their thing.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
That's a different white robe than the guy that went to Xenos.
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. 'Twas only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
That or Instagram.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Yeah, we don't really know where the body of Ardbert was.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Huh. There's gotta be something else.
Is it
going
not
on.
peculiar then that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible?
Yeah.
Given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary.
He was actually pretty cute.
I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
Sounds like we should take him to a back alley and stab him. Like prison shank style. Like
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
It would appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
We're gonna let Alphino, the king of spies, be the one set of eyes on him? Ooh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warrior of Light, though I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather the one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, people prayed fervently to the gods to deliver them from their plight. Can we go visit their graves? See if the body's there? That may be a little basic. Not that it wouldn't do anything. Alright, we want to check in with Ardbert and, Thancred and Rhine. Okay. And now in heretofore unexplored chambers that were discovered deep within the Qitana Ravel. Okay. No company? wouldn't dream of going without you. Yes, would have been fine, but okay. The sweet thank you for the 10 months, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Get your hydrate on, homies. Thanks, Yanks. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we can pop it out of emote only, right? We're kind of back into normal quest mode here. You are free, chat. You are free. Dr. Yiggles has freed you, chat. Use this newfound freedom. Why? Obsidian says, eat the mods. Nay, that is not wise use of thine freedom. Yep. Drunken Tanuki, thank you for your 2 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hello, all. The innermost chambers were warded by magic. Excuse me. Ooh. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. Okay, let's do it. Oh, bunny ladies. My one weakness. That and bullets. Yeah. Yeah, that works out. Promise not to tell. This would be going. Meow. Exactly how old are your sisters? Maybe it's better I don't. It's so tall. Oh God, here it comes. For those who don't know, the woman that sings this is actually drunk, and every time she says he, it's actually her hiccuping after a big swag of whiskey. Yep. If you listen carefully, you can actually hear it. It's just an adorable little hiccup. Yep. Ravel says, yay, alcoholism jokes. Hiccuping from drinking alcohol is not an alcoholism joke, you party pooper. Jeez. We call that projection, Raffle Pidgey.
Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
You don't need to be very drunk to hiccup. Absolutely. You don't need to be drunk. I'm not drunk. You're drunk, Cohh. Wait a second. What? That was a response? I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Why? I just say...
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals. Okay. But these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Oh god, she's gonna grab her.
Why you... Ugh.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
Except the eyes aren't glowing.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Kawaii. Yeah, well said.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
The two girls are like, see ya, this is boring.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Yeah, like the thing in the middle coming to life. Hey, thanks, Ariok. Appreciate it, bud.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
Hey,
Wait,
Kuro. Welcome back.
Don't!
Okay, normally when someone says don't, it means stop what you're doing.
What? But I only... What is happening? Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh no. Oh no. It lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
What? What the hell?